go potty. Go potty. Hi everyone. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I'm not really vlogging today just because going to the market completely exhausted me. I think I've mentioned before that I have a knee injury that has arthritis set into it. So when I'm out in the cold for 4 hours walking around a busy market, it really wears on my leg. And so I have the next day, usually it's so stiff and sore I can barely move. So I'm just taking it easy and relaxing and taking my naproxen. I take a prescription strength of naproxen whenever my knee gets really bad. So that's what I'm doing today. As you can see, it's snowing to replace the snow that had disappeared. And it's a little bit on the wet side, the snow. And as you know, Chauncey's fancy. She doesn't like to go to the bathroom when it's too wet. So she likes her snow dry. So anyway, as you can hear, she just came back in. She's not having it. So she peed and came right back in. So I guess there's no poopy break today, but anyway, I just wanted to check in. I'll check in a little later. See ya. Hey, so I just wanted to check in with you guys. Excuse the damp hair. I just took a shower. The warm water helped my joints quite a bit. And I didn't do an eyebrow check-in earlier, so I just wanted to do that. This is day 14 vlog, day 13 of the eyebrows. Now, as you can see, this eye is starting to deepen. This one actually looks very, very good. This eye, however, is still pretty patchy and pretty light. This probably will definitely need a touch-up in a few weeks when I book that. But this has always been my trouble eyebrow anyway. For some reason, the pigment does not like this one. And also it's more sparse than this side is thicker with my eyebrow hair is thicker on this side. This side it's super, super sparse. So there's something about this eyebrow on this side I've always had issues with. So yeah, so that's what they're looking. But overall, it looks like I'm, wearing makeup or whatever, and I'm not. So that's pretty good. So I'm happy about that. Anyway, like I said, I am just taking it easy today. I don't have anything planned for a vlog that's interesting or so, unless you really find my talking interesting, but I don't know why. But I am just sitting here now watching Netflix, drinking coffee, and in fact, that's the stuff. It's still snowing. However, it's not, usually when it snows here, it's very dry snow, so it's very powdery. But today it's very wet, so it's but the temperature today has been hovering at the freezing point. So it's not surprising that the snow falling is actually fairly wet. But it's sticking to the grass. It's not sticking to the roads, which is a good thing. But it is sticking to roofs and to the grass and whatnot. So it's getting white again, so that's nice. But yeah, so that's kind of the day for today. It's not terribly interesting. I apologize for that. But like I said, I was in the cold for 4 hours walking around the market on the cobblestone street. And it is very, very cold. Plus down where the distillery district is near the lake. So you get the winds come in and the wind chill and everything, so it's always colder down there. So the wind just cuts right through you. And so if you do have joint issues or you have arthritis or whatnot, it gets to you quite quickly. And we were walking down there for 4 hours, and there was nowhere to sit. I was really surprised they didn't bring in seating, like benches and stuff. There was really nowhere to sit. You had to be creative and find places to sit. But we didn't sit until well, when we went and got our tacos, in the video you saw that we went and got tacos by the bonfire. That's an actual restaurant called El Catrin, located in the distillery district. And the reason we sat on the patio and not indoors is because there was an hour-long wait to get indoor seating, and the patio is open because it's cold. Usually in the summer, it's an hour-long wait to get on the patio, and there's free seating on the inside. So it's a reverse in the nice weather. It's a beautiful patio. You can't really tell at night, but during the daytime, it's huge. It's got those big, huge lamps up above and the open rafters, and so you can see out in the sky, and it's a really, really nice patio. But yeah, it's so we were freezing. That's why everybody on the patio at the restaurant were in their parkas. And but the mulled wine, oh my gosh, their mulled wine is the best I've ever had. There was something about it. We had mulled wine out in the actual market area. We stopped at a liquor booth and we both got mulled wine, and it was really nice too. But it was very heavy on the clove. But I like that. I like clove, but not a lot of people do. But it was heavier on the spices. The one in El Catrine had a tartness to it. Like, it makes me wonder if they added some sort of a citrus note to it, because it had this really nice tartness. So there was a really nice balance between the spices and the tartness of the wine, or whatever they added. Maybe they added lemon or something, who knows. But it was very, very nice. It was really good. The tacos, I've had better. I mean, they were delicious, but I've had better. But that mulled wine was very good, so that was nice. And then I loved sitting by the bonfire, and that did help quite a bit with warming us. Even though we were still both cold, it at least one side of us had a little bit of warmth. The patio there, they do have heaters up above, but like I said, the wind was whipping, so the heat lamps that were hung above couldn't really penetrate down to the people, because the wind would come through and just, blow away whatever heat was being generated. So yeah, but it was such a nice time. I had such a nice time with Angela. She has arthritis as well, so it was nice, because as I was hobbling around, she was too. Usually it's uncomfortable when I'm out in a situation like that with other people who don't have the issues that I have, trying to explain why I'm being so slow and apologizing constantly. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being so slow, or oh, I'm sorry, I need to sit for a minute, or I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. It's really nice to be out and about with somebody who empathizes with you, because they have the same issues. So, but yeah, like recently I had a friend ask me if two friends, I think they were planning something. They were like, do you ice skate? And I'm like, I used to love ice skating. That was like one of my favorite things to do. I used to go ice skating back home in Portland. I'd go to the same rink where Tanya Harding trained. And we go ice skating there. And yeah, I loved it. I even took my daughter at the same rink, took ice skating lessons there. But yeah, I really enjoyed ice skating, but my knee has gotten so bad that I can still ice skate, but if I fall, I'm not getting back up. I would have to literally crawl off the ice, but my knee is so bad that even just on my knee, crawling off the hard ice would be an issue as well. So I'd probably have to lay on my back and reach my arms out and have someone just slide me, just drag me off the ice. Because it's ice, I'd just slide right across. Oh, the visual. But anyway, so yeah, that's probably how the scenario would go down if I did fall on the ice. But anyway, so I had to explain to them, no, I love ice skating, but if I fall, that would be an issue. And I said, but I would love to come along and just cheer you on, but I haven't heard anything since. So I think that, a lot of people, they don't want to hang out with the cripples. So yay. So you say something like that, and then all of a sudden the plans don't come to fruition, or something comes up, or I'm used to it by now. And I don't blame people, like I said, I feel guilty. I hold people back whenever we're out in situations like that. The best time to hang out with me is in the warmer months, because like I've said before, I love hiking. I love going out into the trails, going out into the woods. The temperatures are warmer, so my knee doesn't freeze up, literally. So that's my enjoyment of the outdoors these days is I really love to hike. Chauncey likes to go out with me as well. But yeah, so yeah, that's the situation. But despite the pain and the locked up knee, had so much fun at the market. It was such a blast. Like I said, I've been to the distillery district before. You know, I've lived in Toronto 11 years, almost 12 years in March, 12 years in March. So I've been to the distillery quite a few times, but I've never actually gone to the Christmas market. And I knew it was a fun time. It's a big deal here in Toronto. It is a famous market. Like I've said before, not as famous as Dresden or any of the ones in Europe, but for North America, it's a pretty famous market. It's huge. It's authentic feeling because of the district that they have it in. It's a historical district, you know. So it has a very, very old-timey Christmas market feel, not a commercial Christmas market feel. The most commercial thing that was at that market was they did have a Ferris wheel, as you saw, tucked into the corner by Balzac's Coffee, which is my favorite coffee. Favorite coffee. And I grew up near Seattle, okay? Balzac's Coffee, to me, is the best coffee I've ever had. I don't know what voodoo magic they do, but that coffee is amazing. But anyway, so if you're ever in Toronto, they have, like, I think 3 or 4 locations. One is in the hugest, I'm educated, the largest library in Toronto, which is the Toronto Reference Library. It's located on the Ryerson University campus. They have a post in there. That's usually the location I go to because it's just down the road from me. But yeah, their coffee is just amazing. But as you saw, the inside of their building there in the distillery district is just gorgeous because it's in a heritage building, and it just has an antique vibe. Plus they have those old antique floors, the rough interior where they left the exposed brick and the, you know, exposed pipes and wood beams and the antique wood beams and stuff. It's just beautiful in there. They're up the stairs, as you saw, there were stairs going up the side of the inside of Balzac's. There is an upper level up there with seating. I've actually never gone up there because, as you saw, it's 2 flights of stairs. I have bad knee. So one of these days I'll go up there. When I'm having a good day with my knee, I'll go up there. But I've just never had the opportunity so far. But yeah, so but yeah, like I was saying, the most modern looking, commercial looking thing at the market is the Ferris wheel, and that's tucked and hidden in a corner. So the rest of it's pretty authentic. It's really lovely. And I really like that the booths that they have weren't kitschy. It was actual good gifts, handcrafted gifts, nothing kitschy and cheap. You know, not a single stand that sells cell phone covers or, you know, pop lockets or whatever those things are that go on the back of the phone. It's all good crafted gifts, and lots of food and liquor stands, which is a must. Hot cocoa, coffee, stuff like that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think now that I've been once, I'm hooked. I think I will be going every year now. It was that much fun. The thing is as you saw towards the evening, now when I started the video, it was still daytime. We got there around 4 o'clock. It was still pretty, there weren't many people there, so it was easy for me to film. As it got later and later in the evening, and then after the sun went down in particular, that's when the crowd started showing up. And I apologize for the bounciness in the video, but I was walking on cobblestone, number 1, with a sore leg, trying to hold the phone. I don't have a holder because I lost my, it's not lost, I've misplaced my selfie stick. So I have to hold my phone, and I have to hold it in a weird way, and then it you know, it shakes. That, plus as it got later, more and more people, so I'm trying to go around people because people seem to think, everyone seems to think you're the one who's supposed to move for them. Even if they're not, even if they're walking on the left and not the right, they expect you to get out of the way. I'm holding a camera, obviously filming, and they want me going around them. So I'm sorry, that's part of the reason why the film footage was so shaky. Another is because, as I mentioned before, I have editing issues because I have to do everything on my phone because my laptop is so old it can't handle the editing of videos. But my phone only has so much storage space. So when I've got 15 video clips to splice together and then edit, it's hard. My phone sometimes, when I'm done, I'll go to upload the project so that I can put it on YouTube, and the phone won't upload it because there's not enough room. So so what I'll have to do then is I speed the footage up 2 times. Well, I've already got shaky, bouncy footage, then it's sped up 2 times, and then all of a sudden you've got seizure-inducing footage. So I'm really, really sorry. I tried my hardest, guys. When I do go back next year, I will film again, and hopefully by next year, God forbid YouTube doesn't cancel my channel because I'm not profitable, but who knows what'll happen between now and then with YouTube. But anyway, hopefully by then I'll have a stabilizer, and then when I am walking with the camera, it won't be as jumpy and as jarred. And so next year when I go back, I'll have that, and hopefully, and I will get better footage. But I've got a little tweaker going on here. But anyway, so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed, despite the jumpiness, I really enjoyed the video anyway. I'm kind of a little bit happy about it. I thought it was lovely. I will go later in the day next year to the market because the daytime footage you can't really see the lights and the ambience of the market. So next year I'll wait until closer to sundown to start the footage, because at least at twilight the lights still pop. Even though it's light out, the lights will still pop. So I'll go closer to twilight to start the footage next year. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'm gonna stop talking for now because I'm starting to get a little raspy, because although I'm mostly over the cold, I'm not completely over the cold. I still have a little bit of congestion and stuff going on, and I do want to continue. I paused my Netflix movie here to have a little chat with you guys. But so yeah, so we'll just end it here, and I hope you guys are having or will have a wonderful weekend, and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and please do ring the bell so that you will know when my next video posts. And yeah, you can, if you need to contact me, I do put my Instagram, email, my YouNow account, as well as my Patreon account, should you want to help out the channel, in the description down below. So you have access to that. And yeah, I think that's all you need to know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.